All right. There we go. This should be fine. I'm gonna switch over to here because knowing this motherfuck. All right. Well, um, hmm. All right.
Talked about the end of the world, we locked them up. Or laughed them off.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes both.
I'm not
But we
gonna
never
skip
took them
this.
seriously. Maybe we should have. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles, my son. This boy
Hold on.
had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What
All
he
right.
did
That's
have was a
fine.
heritage, one he chose to deny. It nearly cost him his life. He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple. One of several artifacts we call pieces of Eden. Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries. We know them as the
Templars, of
Templars.
course.
As the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device that allows us to enter and experience the lives of our ancestors. It holds the power to change everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until its creation, to the victor went the spoils, went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only
I'm
so much
trying
that
not to
we can
skip
do.
all of
And the
the,
Templars have the upper hand these days.
like,
But something larger than the assassins
cutscenes,
and
but
Templars is
is
approaching.
actually.
Bigger than all
I
of
want
us.
like the whole playthrough.
And if we can't find a way to
so,
stop it, these
yeah.
next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him. To Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered his heritage, explored the lives of his ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days. It worked. We think. We hope. Soon, though, soon we'll know. That ominous date fast approaches, December 21st, 2012. None of us knows what it'll bring, only that this is where they want us to be. When it does. They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones who came before, a precursor race of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the pieces of Eden. This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can. His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Well.
We're here.
I'm not sure if I should get rid of the overlays or not, so I'll just leave them for now. Unless somebody tells me to remove them.
Let's go.
Hmm. I'm deciding whether or not I should like try and 100% this game, because if I do, it's gonna be kind of annoying, and because of all of this. Actually, I'm going to bring this down a bit because it's going to be a bit annoying.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
This all makes sense. Oh, I can run now. Let's go. This is loud even for me. Why is this so loud? Uh, Voice effects.
I think we're here.
Why is this so loud? I'm trying my hardest just to like keep this somewhat reasonable, because if anything, it's always like my voice and everything like that. So, why is this so loud? Like, this game is just so loud in general. Bro, why? Um, I'm gonna turn this down. Okay. Alright, this should be a lot better. Because there's no way I'm dealing with all of this.
The key. You must find the key.
Son? Sir?
Here we go again.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
So naturally, you dropped me into the Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay?
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Right. Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine. I get it. And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
It's gonna be super weird just being able to...
Okay, Desmond. While you were, visiting Constantinople, we picked up a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests.
Yep,
make
no
sure
map.
there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple. Walk to the marker over there. Okay, Desmond. Let's practice climbing on these objects.
This is like the easy part, I believe. Since I'm barely starting.
Free run your way through this little obstacle course.
Let's just slide down, climb up here.
That's a constraint. These are optional objectives that raise your synchronization rate. All right, Desmond. Follow the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
I missed that. Oh, of course. I have to... Sick. It'll take me a while then. There we go. Air assassination.
All you have to do here is jump the gap.
There's that. Now just climb up. Be easy.
Synchronization levels look good now. We should be able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Sir? Sir? Everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Run to the Opera House. Surprising.
Invitation, please. Shall I take your coat, sir?
Ladies and gentlemen, you are requested to kindly find your seats.
Good evening, sir. This way, please.
My apologies.
Evening, Hatham.
Reginald?
I can't tell you how happy I was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. I don't suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
No, I'm afraid it won't. On to business then. Do you see him?
And the statesman, because he's so great, thinks his trade as honest as mine.
He's seated in one of the boxes above.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
A lawyer is an honest employment.
I already
So
have.
is mine. Like me too, he acts in a double capacity, both against roads and for them. For 'tis but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by 'em.
Sir, Black Mall has
1,000 pardons.
trial comes on in the
My
afternoon,
apologies.
and she hopes you'll order matters
Just pushed him down.
bring her off.
As the wench is very active and industrious, you may satisfy her that I'll soften the evidence.
Tom Gag, sir, is found guilty.
A lazy dog. When I took him the time before, I told him what would come to if he did not mend his hand. This is death without reprieve. I may venture to book you. For Tom Gag, £40. Let Betty Sly know I'll save her from the transportation, or I can get more by her staying in England.
Betty hath brought more goods into our locked here than any five of the gang. And in truth, 'tis a pity to lose so good a customer.
If none of the gang take her off, she may, in the common course of business, live at 12 months longer. I love to let women escape. A good sportsman always lets the end partridges.
Oh yeah, I have to climb up.
The game depends on it. Besides, here the law allows us no reward. There's nothing to be got by the death of women, except our
No.
'Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our weakling arts. Her very eyes can cheat when most she's kind. She tricks us of our money with her hearts. 'Tis woman that seduces all mankind. Like her we first were taught our weakling arts. Her very eyes can cheat when most she's kind. She tricks us of our money with our hearts.
I've got a bit of stage fright.
A little Dutch courage up with a bloom in your cheek.
Jeremy's really burning up the boards tonight. He's a marvel.
It just takes long to do these. I don't know why. It's kind of annoying, but I understand. Context. Edward Hatham is a character that I'm playing right now, so hopefully I can manage.
Hatham. You should have come to me. We would have found another way. Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry. As am I.
calm, please.
Over there! That's the one that did the murder! That man there! Seize him!
Whatever has happened?
A man was killed I've done no wrong, I swear.
So am I.
Any weapons?
I beg your pardon, madam.
No pushing, please.
Order! We must have order! No danger!
Sir, try to remember.
It happened
We
right
must
in that
leave at
balcony.
once.
What are those
There's
men
a killer
doing in
about.
there?
I'm staying where it's safe.
Peace, friends! There is no danger! Move! Move! Imbecile!
Can't run. Annoying.
Where are you going? I'll search along here. You search down there. Very well. If you find anyone, give a shout.
There we go.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
Oh, hey, Jay. What's up?
Fascinating. Gentlemen, I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who
Damn.
came before.
Must be tired.
Ah, yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon.
Let's go.
Yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them. They are still an enigma, these precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors...
Somebody was preying on my downfall.
...to us all.
My academic downfall. Damn.
Should they find it first?
They won't. You've seen to that.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Yeah.
Harrison,
Gentlemen,
how fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
That's a lot of ground to cover.
My
Yeah, you do.
were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for
And if it's something like my junior year, you're probably going to have to do testing for like a week.
I'm yours to command, although a job of this magnitude will require more than just myself.
Of course.
It would be science, English, and math.
Men sympathetic to our cause. Each is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, we'll want for nothing.
Well, then I'd best be on my way.
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn. Go forth, Hatham, and bring honor to us all.
This is going to be annoying for a while. I have to deal with it. Damn. How's it going so far? Huh.
Some fresh air might do me good.
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led
The
you
controls on this game is a little bit weird, but
You don't sit right with the others.
Have faith, my
it's understandable.
You'll see. Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest is...
Oh, you haven't played AC? That's actually pretty good.
Back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
So I think.
There are some games that are really bad. Like, I think I heard Syndicate was bad, which I still kind of like it, but they try to do something that they shouldn't have.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, fellas, call this off. If the captain
To
sees us...
hell with the captain. And to hell with you, Mills. Whose side you on anyway?
I actually like this one, which is like it explains it all while still putting you like in the game, because I literally just started the playthrough kind of. But even though I've played this before a little bit, I just haven't haven't streamed it.
What's the meaning of this? Captain, explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
All the controls are really easy to understand, so it explains it all to you pretty instantly.
Your goddamn jobs instead.
Yeah, even though I literally can play at a better FPS, it just doesn't want anything more than 60 FPS.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
Look, I don't want to argue. In fact, I need a favor.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And why should I help you?
Because if they do intend to betray, I'm the only hope you have of reaching America alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood? Excellent.
Probably the only copy you're going to be able to find is the remastered version, so.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
By the way, have you been, Jay?
I'd best get to work.
He's cut our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for such luxury.
Fella.
Quiet! Here he comes. Make like you're working.
You there! I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything useful to share anyway. You want information? Try the cook or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
This one's closer to the guy I need to be with.
Won't be serving for another couple hours. Some biscuits in the barrel if you're desperate.
Actually, I've come with a question.
What's that?
Have any of the men been acting strange recently? Said anything that struck you as out of the ordinary?
The boys cry about the rations, as if there's anything I can do about it. But beyond that, I ain't heard much. My advice, go find James. His ears are always open.
And where might I find him?
Right behind you, actually. He's the one sitting on the barrel.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
I was hoping you could answer some questions.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. So, what do you want to know?
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.